I want to say this as a way of warning. All right. There are those who call themselves apostles. Okay. And what were the apostles of Christ? They are the walls that surround Jerusalem, right? So, Jesus is the cornerstone of the foundation. And the apostles, they laid these foundations down. All right. And then everything's built on the foundation from there. And what you build on the foundation is what you build. And when it's tested by fire, if it remains, you receive a reward. If it doesn't, it's burned up, but your soul's saved. Today, we have these so-called apostles. And the Lord has told me to look at the church. Okay. My covenant was with him that I should have him only be my teacher. And because of this, my mind used to have walls built by men, the teachings of men. Okay, but I asked the Lord, I'm going to wash my brain. You be my teacher. You build the wall. You build the foundation. And so for 16 years, I haven't looked at the church. And then he told me one day, when he told me to watch something, I said, by no means, Lord. I follow only you. And he said, okay, follow me. Watch this. And he commissioned me to watch, to see what's going on in the churches. And this, it showed me lots of things. But this comes to me right now. And we have these so-called apostles. Now, the foundations laid 2,000 years ago are but the day after yesterday. It's like 2 days ago. Peter and Paul, they just received their ministry 2 days ago. And what, you think you can supplant that? And you think you're not building on their foundation? Who do you think you are? All high and lifted up and at the top of the pyramid looking down on the people. Because I know Jesus, he's the cornerstone down at the bottom. He's not looking down. Well, he's looking down now. He's king, right? But down here, way down at the bottom, this cornerstone sits at the bottom. And the apostles, they're down at the bottom. And who are you? You sitting at the top of the pyramid looking down, gazing down, all arrogantly. Are you perfected in love? If you're not perfected in love, God will fill that structure, and he has. And he works with what men do, But if you're so lifted up with titles, it's your office. I thought it was a calling. The office of this, the office of a prophet, office of an apostle, office. No, it's a calling, right? If you want to believe you're at the top looking down and this so-called apostle or prophets at the top looking down, you're twisted, sick, and demented. Your minds are set on earthly things, the business structure of the world. You think that's the way God does things? He does it like the world? Yes, there's structure in all God's house, okay? But the apostle and prophets are down at the bottom with the cornerstone, looking up on what is built, not looking down. You, apostle and prophet, need to be perfected in love. If you're not perfected in love, what did the apostle Paul say? I'll show you a more perfect way, a better way. Apostle, woo, prophet, woo, oh, you're so great. No, love is much more than apostle or prophet. So if you so-called apostles and prophets, if you're at the top of a structure, all right, and looking down on everyone below you, man, this is how Satan was, all high and lifted up and arrogant and conceited with the glory God had given to him, looking down on everybody, looking down on the earth, But But he was high and exalted. Now his throne is still before God, and it's a heap of ruins. It testifies against him and all of heaven. This battle of good versus evil. There's God's throne. There's the throne of Jesus and Gabriel. And over there, a pile of rubble. You understand? You want to be like that pile of rubble? You know, you want your ministry and all the work you put in for God to be just a pile of rubble, all burnt to ashes and destroyed. Is that what you have? Nothing left, though your soul will be saved? Maybe, you know. You got to run the race to the end. You got to make the finish line, Jack. So be careful. And this is the word of the Lord on fire for you.